Hello, my name is Janet. I am a Mental Health Act Administrator. The Mental Health Tribunal is an independent judicial body who can review a patient's detention in hospital. It is the primary mechanism for an appeal against detention in hospital or a community treatment order or guardianship order. Patients detained under the Mental Health Act have a right to apply for a mental health tribunal. These may include people who are detained under Section 2, Section 3, 37 or CTO, Community Treatment Order. However, this is not an exhaustive list. To make an application for a tribunal, there is a form available on the ward from the nursing staff or from the Mental Health Act Administrator. You can also have support from your independent mental health advocate or your legal representative. Once the application has been submitted, the Tribunal Service will acknowledge your application. At the same time, they will request reports from your care team, i.e. your doctor, social worker and named nurse. Also, your nearest relative will be informed of your application to the tribunal and will be advised of the date, time and hearing venue. Once the reports have been submitted, your legal representative will be able to discuss the reports with yourself to enable you to prepare a case for the hearing. And also, before the hearing takes place, the medical member of the tribunal panel will come to visit you for a preliminary examination. The hearing is held in private, either at the hospital where you are detained or if you are in the community at the local community health team office. The tribunal panel consists of 3 members, the judge, the psychiatrist and a third person who is a lay member who has an interest in mental health matters. On the day of the hearing, the care team who prepared the reports will attend the hearing to give evidence, along with yourself if you wish, your legal representative and also a family member if you have given them your permission. Evidence will be heard and your legal representative will have the opportunity to cross-examine the professionals, as will the panel. You will also have the opportunity to give your evidence and to ask any questions that you may feel appropriate. Once the panel are satisfied that they've heard all the evidence they need, the tribunal panel break for deliberations and call everyone back into the room to deliver their decision verbally. You will receive a written communication of the decision within 7 working days. The tribunal have certain powers, one of which is to discharge a patient from their detention. They can also make recommendations such as leave, transfer to another hospital, or for an RC to consider making a community treatment order or a guardianship order. Hospital managers act on behalf of the Trust Board. They are lay people who are independent of the hospital. This is a panel of 3 people who act on behalf of the hospital managers. They have powers under Section 23 of the Mental Health Act to discharge the patient from their detention in hospital or from their supervised community treatment order. If you wish to apply for a manager's review, there are application forms available on the wards. So if you ask the nurse and staff, they will be able to access them for you, or you can ask your Mental Health Act Administrator to assist you in completing the form. Once the form has been received, the process runs very similar to the tribunal process. Reports will be requested from your care team and will be distributed. You have the right to have a legal representative and you have the right for your nearest relative to attend if you wish. Hospital Managers Review is organised locally by the Mental Health Act Administrator rather than the Tribunal Secretariat. The Hospital Managers Review Panel consists of 3 lay people, whereas the Tribunal consists of a judge, a medical member, i.e. a psychiatrist, and a lay person. The Hospital Managers Review Panel must make a unanimous decision, whereas the Tribunal can make a majority decision. A patient can apply for a hospital manager's review at any point during their detention, unlike a tribunal where there is an eligibility period. If a patient applies for a hospital manager's review, this does not affect their right to apply for a tribunal. The hospital managers have the power to discharge you from your detention